Hi there, welcome to the tutorial. Today we are going to model the houseboat. For that, first of all we want to do base of this houseboat. Here you can see the base. This black color is the base. Let's look at how to model the base. For modeling the base shape I am using certain blueprints. Here it is. This is the top angle view of the base shape and also the side view and the front view. Let's have a look at how to model the base shape. First we want to import the top angle viewprint to the 3ds Max. For that, draw the plane and look for the properties of this image. This dimension is 1303 into 707. The plane size should be the dimension of that image, so we can apply that here. Okay, this is the top angle. Just open up the material editor and choose a material and apply the blueprint as a bitmap and apply to the plane. Now we can start modeling the base shape. For that we are using the line tool. Just draw a shape, open up its properties and vertex selection tool. Select the vertices and right click. See here bracer. With the move tool, adjust the position of these vertices. Same thing here and also here. Now just delete the blueprint. Now here is our shape. Hold down the shift and drag it down. Make a copy and flip it to the Y direction. Now you can see the two lines. We want to attach these two lines. For that, choose the attach and pick this. Now you can see both are one object. Now we want to weld these two sides. For that, select these two vertices and increase the weld amount just over 15. Okay, then apply the weld. Same way here, weld. Okay, pick up these vertices and fillet little bit roundness and also here roundness. Okay, we are modeling the base shape from this symbol line. Just look at how to do that. Front angle selected and draw a plane. Just open up the front view and its property. Look out the dimension of this image. This width, we have the width of 1458 pixels and height of 792. Just apply it. 1458 and 792. Okay, this is the shape. Open up the material editor and select one empty material. Apply the blueprint as a bitmap. Now we want to position the blueprint like this. Here is our line. We want to fit the blueprint to the line. With the uniform scale tool, you can scale it little bit up and position it. We adjust the blueprint. Now we want to apply a extrude modifier to this line shape. Search for extrude. Here it is. Come to the front view. Switch the realistic view to shaded view. Then the line selected. Decrease the amount of extrude. Here you can see minus 35. Collapse this all, yes, and make it as an editable poly. We don't need these two polygons, this upper polygon and the bottom polygons. We want to delete it. Select the polygon selection tool, delete, and also delete. Back to the front view, select the vertex selection tool, select all these bottom vertices and drag it little bit inward direction. Select the border selection tool, select the border, hold down the shift and drag it down little bit. Yeah, it is enough. Repeat the same procedure, hold down the shift and drag it down. Select all these vertices and now you can see here some mismatches. You can fix that. For that, select the edge and ring it and connect. 1 second is enough. Select all the vertices and with the border selection tool, select the border, hold down the shift and drag it down. Select all these vertices. How it look like. Okay, now hide the blueprint. Now here we want to import the blueprint of side view. Okay, now draw a plane here and look out the size of this blueprint properties. This is 1444 into 776. Okay, just apply it. 1444 776. Okay, open up the material editor and apply the blueprint as a bitmap. Just apply it. See here, select the blueprint and scale it. For the visibility, we can do one thing, apply a different color to the object like this red. Okay, and make its opacity as 50% and apply to the object. Now you can see the blueprint and object also. Start arranging. Select all these vertices, arrange it like this. Okay, and this one also like here. Okay, and pull it down. Repeat the same procedure here also. Okay, let's have a look at. Select the blueprint and delete it. Now our basic shape is ready. Change the shader and color also. We want to cap this border. Pick up the border and cap it and select the polygon selection tool. Insert it little bit. Now we want to make a simple step on this border. You can see here base model have a simple step. You can see here simple step like a border. We can make that. Take a look. Select the border selection tool, select the border, hold down the shift, drag it outward direction like this. Don't need more, just a simple step is enough. Now we want to adjust these vertices, just pull it down, and also this one also. And select the border, hold down the shift and drag it little bit upward direction like this, and also drag it inward direction, not more, little bit. Okay, take a look. Okay, just select these all vertices and pull it back Same thing also here. Select the border and hold down the shift, drag it down here, hold down the control and click the vertex selection. Now you can see all the vertices are selected, and hold down the control, select the border selection with the move tool, hold down the shift, drag it down, control, click vertex selection, pull down all the vertices. Repeat the same process. Okay. Come to the left angle view and also position this like this. Selecting this, select this edge and loop it, press Ctrl and click the vertex selection tool. Now it all selected. Same thing here, select the edge, Ctrl L for the loop, hold down the Ctrl and click the vertex selection tool. Same thing here, Ctrl L, hold down the control and click the vertex selection tool. Now the all vertices are selected. Just have a look at the model, how it is look like. Okay, come to this view and select Alt L, click it and drag it down. Okay, let's have a look at this. Now we want to cap the inside, select the border and cap, select the polygon selection tool and insert it. Okay, now we want to connect some edges for applying turbo smooth. First we can start from the bottom side, select this edge, Alt R for the ring and connect, and here also we want to connect, ring it, connect. Okay, connect. This time we need 2 segments. Okay, and arrange it like this. Okay, here also we need 2 segments and arrange it. Okay, 2 segments, connect it tightly. Okay, and also the inside. Zero and okay. Now we connected all the edges. Just unhide the all things. Here you can see this shape also need some edges here, so we can do that. Open up material editor and reduce its opacity to 50%. Okay, and these vertices, select all these vertices, drag to here. Repeat the same procedure here also. Okay, just have a look at this. Change the value to 100. Okay, hide selection. How does it look like? Our base model is ready. Now we can apply the turbo smooth. For that, select isolated display. Just have a look. Now our base model is ready. Now we want to add some extra things on this base model. I will show you like this. Here you can see some models I placed in both ends. Just have a look at how to model that design. For modeling that design, I am using a blueprint. This is the blueprint. Just import this blueprint into the Max and start modeling. In the front view selected, draw a plane. The size of the plane should be the dimension of that blueprint. For that, open up the blueprint and look for its property. It having 1274 pixel in width, 787 pixel in height. Just apply it. 1274 787. Okay, this is the shape. Then open up the material editor and import that blueprint as a bitmap. Apply it. Now you can see our blueprint here. Hide the base model. With the line tool, draw the shape. Okay, close it. Select this vertex and choose the bracer. Okay, then adjust it. Same thing here also. Apply the bracer. Here also bracer. Okay, delete the blueprint. Okay, this is our shape. Apply a extrude modifier on it and increase the amount to 10. Unhide the base model, unhide all, delete this blueprint also, and position the design with the uniform scale tool. Drag down a little bit and rotate it a little bit and scale it. Just have a look. Position it to the middle. Little bit more thickness. Just apply 20, 40. Just make it 50. 50 is enough. Now we need to apply the smoothness. For that, first we want to connect the all edges. Just collapse it all and make it as an editable poly, and with the edge selection tool select the edge and ring it. Connect it with two segments. Okay, and also this edge, select this edge and loop it and apply the chamfer. This edge also select and loop it and chamfer. Okay, loop, chamfer. Okay, we also need to connect these two sides. Select the polygon selection tool, select this polygon and insert it. 1.5 is enough, and this side also insert 1.5. okay, select the whole element and apply a smoothing group. Here I am selecting 32. Okay, just have a look. Now apply the same material, select this material and apply it. With the move tool, hold down the shift and drag it to here. Make a copy and flip it in X direction. Just have a look. Okay, next is to model the roof. This is the actual shape of the roof. We need to import this blueprint into Max. In the left angle view, select it, draw the plane. The plane size should be the dimension of that blueprint. Just look out the properties. This image having width of 1426 pixel and 748 pixel in height. Apply these dimensions. Okay, left angle view, open up the material editor and choose one material and apply the blueprint as a bitmap. Now you can see the blueprint is larger than the base. We want to adjust it. For that, select the uniform scale tool, scale it down and position it. Okay, just have a look. Now select the line tool, draw the shape. Select the vertex and bezier and adjust it. Apply here also bezier. Okay, just select the blueprint and delete it. Select the line and apply a extrude modifier on it. Make like 800. Position it just to make little more. 900. okay, 900 is enough. Take a look. Now we need to adjust the roof model to the base model. For that we need some segments. Here you can see segments. Just apply 12 segments. Okay, and start shaping it. Okay, for that come to the top angle view. First collapse it all together. Yes. Okay, and make it as an editable poly. With the vertex selection tool, select all this vertex and uniform scale tool selected and drag it little down. Repeat the same procedure for all these vertex. Let's do that. Scale down. Repeat the same procedure here also. Just have a look. Now we want to make a little curveness over the top of the roof here. For doing that, select the line tool and draw a simple curve, not much, simple curve is enough. Okay, select the roof and select all this vertex and adjust it to the curve. Just have a look. Okay, we don't need this line. Select the line and delete it and select the roof. Pick these edges and loop it and make planar to the y direction. Just have a look. Okay, select the vertex and position it like this. Repeat the same procedure for all these vertex.
Okay.
Now we want to make some more adjustment on the roof model. Here you can see the roof having a shape like this in both the ends. You can see here. So now we can start making the shape. For making this shape I am using a blueprint. This is the shape. Import this blueprint into Max. Make a plane. The plane size should be the dimension of that blueprint. For that, open up the blueprint and look for the property. This image having 732 pixel in width and 612 pixel in height. Apply it into the Max. 732 612. Okay, open up the material editor and choose one material and apply the blueprint as a bitmap. Okay, apply it. For the visibility of this blueprint we need to reduce the opacity of this base model. For that, open the material and apply it. Select the roof and apply a material. The material opacity should be the 50%. Okay, now we can see the both blueprint and the model. Select the base model and hide it. This one also, hide selection. Now adjust the blueprint with the uniform scale tool. Scale it and drag to here. Before start making the shape we need some adjustment on this roof model. Select the polygon selection tool. Select all these polygons and delete. Now we can easily model the shape. Select the vertex selection tool. Select this vertex and position it here and this one to here. Use this target weld option. Weld these two vertex together and also this one. Repeat the same procedure. And position the vertex. Just take a look. We need some adjustment here. We can do that later. Back to the front view. Select the blueprint and position it here and flip it next direction and position it. Select the roof model, vertex selection tool, drag this vertex to here, this one to here. Use the target welder tool, weld this together. and adjust the vertex. Take a look. Delete the blueprint, select the vertex. We need to do some adjustments here. Pick this vertex, drag it a little bit here, also this one to here. Okay, enough. Same way do this side also. Now come back to the top angle view, hold down the shift and drag it here, make a copy and flip it in y direction. Now we need to attach these both objects. For that, attach, pick this one. Now this is a one object, you can see here. Now we need to weld these vertex together. Just do that. Select these two vertex, make the weld amount 25. Same thing here, weld. To make 50. Okay, now you can see here we need to make some adjustment. We need to, for that, select one edge, loop it and pull it little bit up, and this one also loop it, pull it little bit up, and this one also loop it, pull it little bit up. Back to the material editor, select this material and make it opacity to 100%. Okay, and then unhide all. Now you can see some mismatches here. We need to fix that. Select all vertex of the roof model and with the uniform scale tool, scale it down little bit. Position it here. Little bit more. Just have a look. Okay. We need to cut some doors and windows, like here. Here you can see the door and windows. Just have a look how to cut that. For cutting the doors and windows, I am using a blueprint. Here it is. This blueprint I am using. The door shape and the window shape are same as this, so that I am using this blueprint. Just import it into Max. Draw a plane. Look out the property of this blueprint. It's having 1426 pixel in width, 748 pixel in height. Just apply it. 6. Okay. Open up the material editor, import the blueprint as a bitmap and apply it. Now you can see here. Back to the material editor and reduce the opacity of the material to 50%. Now you can see the both object and the blueprint. Now we need to scale the blueprint to the window size with the uniform scale tool. Scale it. This is enough for the door, and with the line tool draw the shape. Close it, select the vertex, apply the bezier and adjust it. Same thing here also, bezier. Select the blueprint and delete it. Select the shape and apply extrude modifier. That's enough. Make the extrude value to something 700.
Okay.
We need this shape as this much longer because we need to cut the door and windows from the both side of this roof object. Back to the material editor and make the material opacity to 100%. Door shape is okay, and now we can make the window shape. Just hold down the shift and drag the shape to here. Okay, make a copy and scale it. Hold down the shift and drag it over here. Okay, make a copy. Now take a look back to the top view and drag it over here, and same thing on. Okay, pick this subject and collapse all together and make it as an editable poly. Choose the attach button and attach these three objects together. Now you can see these three are one object. Now we can easily cut the door and windows. For that, pick the roof model and come to the compound objects. Select the boolean, choose the pick operand B and pick this object. Okay, we cut the doors and windows on both sides. In the next part, we will continue the modeling of the houseboat. I will discuss you about how to do the shades like this. Some sun shades are here, and making the upper part, these windows, placing the tires and modeling the steering wheel. I hope you all are enjoyed this tutorial. For more updates, please subscribe my channel. Thanks for watching.